wanted to start by asking you, you've just joined recently Worth Your While.
Yes.
How are you getting to grips with the job?
So I've not just joined Worth Your While, but I've also just moved back from 11 years in London, back to my roots in Copenhagen. And I joined Worth Your While because it was a choice from my heart to go back to pure creativity, to go back to being a bit have more courage. The worth your while is if you die tomorrow, is it worth your while? And I think that resonates very well after having spending years and years in corporate holding co's. And so how I'm getting to grips, well, I'm 2 months in.
Yeah. First 60 days, how's it going?
Well, I'm still on probation, so we shall see. But no, I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. We do amazing work. Everyone is insanely talented and it's a joy to work with. So yeah, I'm loving it.
Great. Well, of course, moved back recently to Denmark, but of course, somewhere like Cannes, you're no stranger to this kind of event.
No.
So what are you, we're only day one, what are you expecting from this week?
I mean, what am I expecting? The usual. I'm expecting a little bit of a reunion with people I've, gotten to know and love over the last 25 years in this crazy industry. But I'm also expecting, and I hear that everywhere, I hope there's going to be more talk about how we bring creativity back. Not that it's not here, but for me, creativity is about the mess. It's about people coming, together without planning it. It's about having hangout places, to chat, to meet new friends, to make the unexpected happen. I feel it's a little bit more constrained, more this year than even last year, the year before, I think. So I'm expecting that when we come back, we can hopefully bring the creative community a bit closer to Cannes again.
And how much, I've heard a lot of talk from creative agencies about creativity being under threat from on a number of different fronts. Which is the sort of most urgent one, if you like?
I don't think creativity is under threat.
It's not?
No,
oh, okay.
I don't think so. I actually think it's got a revival. I think that we've all gotten used to the platforms. I think we've all are now embracing AI in the way that creativity can embrace it, and I think we should even more. I think the media and the platforms were quick to embrace it. I think the creative businesses still need to learn how to do the best, make the most out of it. But I don't think creativity is dead. I hope not. And I actually think, I'm now joined an independent agency, and we go to work every morning to be creative.
Right.
And I hope that the storytelling, the making a change in the world. I think as working in a creative business, I think we have such a big responsibility because we are the ones who can make the changes. We are the ones who can be the voice to the consumers, to other brands, to the politicians. We work with Financial Times, we work with Amazon, and we have a real obligation, I think, and I hope that we can bring that obligation back to creativity.
And does that obligation come also with boldness? Because I want to just ask you about a recent campaign that Worth Your While did, which was plastic change.
Yes, yeah.
Now, I'm a guy, and that was quite a bold advert. I don't think I've ever seen a pair of testicles on an advert before.
Even my sister noticed it, and she's not in advertising, she's a teacher.
But do you know what? As a guy who has to be mindful of this impact, it just hit right through to me. I got it immediately.
Yeah.
There was no wondering what this is about. It just was there, and it really made me think. Is that the kind of boldness that's coming back?
I hope so, because I think as the world, lessons in terms of climate change, in terms of we have a water bankruptcy. We're doing some work for Grundfos at the moment with the Colorado River as well.
With who?
Grundfos.
Grundfos.
Yeah, on the Colorado River, which is now only 30%. There's only 38% left of that river. In 10 years, it's done.
Right.
So I think how the bold messages has to be dialed up in the areas that matter the most, like infertility in men or reduced sperm count in men because of the microplastics in their balls. The rivers running dry.
What are we going to drink?
Exactly. Well, how are we going to live? And I think we have to move the conversations from more environmental and protection to actually mattering to you as a person. And I think Nuts does that, because you immediately were like,
immediately got it, yeah.
Exactly.
And just finally, how easy is it to have those kind of bold conversations with the companies and the brands that you're working for?
Well, we're pretty straightforward with the companies and the brands that we work for. We say it quite upfront, like you've chosen to work with Worth Your While. Part of our contract with you is that you give us permission to push you as far as we can and maybe a little bit further. But good work is never easy. It never has been. I was brought up in Saatchis and Saatchis, and nothing is impossible. Still counts.
Great. Well, look, Rikke, enjoy your week.
Thank you so much.